Just think about
Where's
it.
Jason?
Just think about it.
So, continuing with the deep half work. So this you're going to use again tonight, the same one as we did Monday night. Just going to frame here, okay? Framing, using this to block. He's going to be putting pressure on me. When he does that, I push my knee through, driving my underhook. Boom. From here, I'm going to swim underneath and rotate my leg. Boom. To right here, okay? Okay, so one of the ways you can keep your legs is you can keep it crossed to the outside this way, okay? The reason that this works well is because it makes it, see I'm bracing against his heel right here, it makes it a little bit difficult for him to put his knee on the ground, which you know is not good for me. Because if he puts his knee on the ground, I have to change things up a little bit, okay? So what we're gonna do is, the sweep we're gonna take, or the back take we're gonna do, I'm gonna keep my arm in tight so I don't get underhooked, because that's very, very important. We don't wanna have that happen. But I would like to use this arm to feed the collar to this. I wanna get a nice tight grip with my thumb down, okay? So just like so, just get the lapel, thumb facing down, okay? That's gonna be very important later on in the move. Because if you grab this way, it's not going to work, okay? So thumb down grip. From here, I'm going to take my head down off his lap, which is normally a no-no. Take it down, keeping this arm tight the whole time because I don't want to let myself get under it, okay? Here, I'm gonna rotate this way and reach behind his thigh, cupping, just like so, okay? From here, I'm going to switch my leg to here. Use my arm here as a brace because now Jason can't move and I can simply pull him just like so and go for the back, okay? So deep half guard, we put our legs over here, okay? Don't cross on this side. It's gonna be really easy for him to put his knee on the ground. And that's not good for us, okay? This hinders that motion just a little bit. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it hinders it just a little bit. While keeping our elbow tight, we're gonna come in here, get a thumb down grip on this lapel, okay? From here, I'm going to rotate my body this way and entice him to step over. When he does that, this arm is gonna grip the back of his pants, okay? From there, I'm gonna clamp my elbow down, come out, set this hook, and pull him backwards. Just like so. Straight to the collar or the seatbelt. Okay? I'm gonna do it backwards. So here, he crosses the back. This hand right here is gonna grab thumb down. I'm going to roll my body while keeping my elbow tight. Reach behind. Grab right here. Okay? From this point, this is going to be tight. Okay? This will be tight. So now I'm going to switch this to a hook. And let's say Jason turns. He can't turn away from me, okay? I'll follow him. If he turns into me, very easy. Just still line up on the back. Okay? This bar or this control is extremely strong, especially when I have one hook. It's really tough. It doesn't go anywhere. If he tries to go away, it's almost impossible. If he tries to come in, I'll set my other foot. Okay? Let's throw your hand up. You have a question? Up. Again. Right here. Elbow in tight. Thumb down grip. Roll my body. Okay, comes out. From here you want to take your time, okay? But remember, this needs to stay tight. Boom. If you can't reach over, grab the back of the lapel. Get your seatbelt. Pretty simple way to do it, but because it works on the principle that some people are already going to be trying to step over fast, which I probably would do if I was on top. But that control of the lapel stops that from going any further. So you kind of like puts the brakes on it so you can take advantage of the situation. Yeah.
You have to have a figure four for that for this one.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still not a classic figure four.
Yeah.
So the figure four would be like this. This is really me stepping over here and here and pressing against the heel. I'm putting backwards pressure. So there's a little bit of pressure with my thigh driving below his knee, and this is driving forward, so I'm doing like this. So it makes it a little bit more difficult for him to drop his knee to the ground. Because if he drops his knee to the ground, then the game has to change. Okay, then the game has to change. Then I have to do something like one of those or something like that, right? So that's why you do that.
To get that lapel out, like yes, deep half is not somewhere you want to sit for a long period of time, right?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, if you're good in position, then there's no reason to be in a rush.
Okay.
I mean, you know, really, it's a strong position where the guy on the bottom, if things are in place, like you really got to control the situation. Like you're dictating what happens. So, if I'm a deep half guard, I'm in a really good spot right here. You know what I mean? The odds are more likely that he'll get swept than that I'll get passed. So, you know, no, there's no reason to hurry. Now, he's got an underhook on you, and like things are starting to go bad. Then yeah, you don't want to hang out. But yeah, and this shouldn't take a long time to get. You know, keeping this tight, even if it's tucked all the way in. So tuck it all the way in. So here, I got it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can still use this grip for all kind of other stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a great grip in general. That's just one option from it. And this is all Jake McKenzie. So if you get a chance to look up Jake McKenzie, Canadian guy who got his black belt from Cyborg and moved to Brazil. So Canadian, they got a black belt in Florida and lives in Brazil in the favela, trains at GFT with Rodolfo Vieira. He says a hoot.
Who was it?
Jake McKenzie.
Was he, and whenever we went, no, we didn't train there.
No, we didn't go to GFT. Any other questions? 1, 2, 3.
You will be